the quote-unquote hit-or-miss archetype. Now, these players usually get drafted high and exceed expectations, or they get picked high and become a bust. There's literally no in-between. But they usually get praised by scouts a lot because scouts consider them an all-around player. That's why they're a hit or miss. But here's the top hits of this archetype. A hit in this archetype is someone like JT because he can shoot, dribble, finish, and he can play make a little bit, and he can play defense. Another hit in this archetype is Kawhi Leonard. His defensive IQ is very high. It's one of the highest in the NBA of all time. And he can shoot. He can't really dribble that good, but he does have good handles IQ. So he has all-around basketball IQ. The next player on our hit archetype is Jimmy Butler. Now, he's a little short to be on this list, but when he was drafted, he was still kind of seen as an all-around player. And as the years progressed, there was no doubt about that as he got better and better. Now, the last player on this list is LeBron James. He has literally been an all-around player for the past 20-plus years. But yeah, in the 2010s, he did work on his jumper. And that resulted in the best season of LeBron James, the 2017-2018 season. Now, if he played like that for his whole career, then he would have definitely been the GOAT in my book. No discussions needed. Now, here's the misses of this archetype. Tobias Harris. He never really fit when he was on the court, and he was inefficient. But for some reason, every team still wants to get him towards the trade deadline. That's why Philly fans hated him so much that they said that he was robbing the franchise. And speaking of bad 76ers, we got Podcast P. And it's unfortunate because whenever he was younger and still in his prime, he would have actually made the other list, the hit team. But now he's washed and he only cares about his podcast. And I'm not even trying to sound mean towards him. He's actually one of my favorite players of all time. But the problem that I have with him is that he uploaded more podcast videos than games he played this season. But also, that's still not really his fault because he gets injured like every other hour. But at least he's not a bust like Anthony Bennett. Bro, this is literally the Cavaliers' fault, too, for how bad this draft pick was. Like, I know he was good in college, but watching him in the NBA, he legit looks like he didn't even have the talent to play basketball. Looks like he worked with the trainer for the first time, and now he thinks he's Project LeBron. But anyways, the last guy on this list, who is literally a mix of all these people on the list combined, is Ben Simmons. For the first 2 years of his career, he looked like the next superstar. But then in year 3, some people started to get a little skeptical because he still hadn't developed a jump shot yet, which would eventually lead to his downfall. And we all know what would happen next.